This is my journey to losing 74 pounds as a stay-at-home mom of 2 little babies. I had my first pregnancy in December of 2012, and I had my first C-section that was completely unexpected, and it all worked out, but it was a difficult time in my life, and I gained over 50 pounds with that pregnancy. So I was left with a lot of weight, and it was very difficult to lose even a few pounds after my son Peter was born. After only 7 months postpartum, I found out I was pregnant again, surprise, with baby number 2. But the excess weight left me with an ankle injury, and when it came time to have my scheduled C-section for Emma, I wasn't really sure what to expect. The delivery was an easier process, but at the end of that birth, I was definitely left with a lot of weight to lose. I only gained 30 pounds with the second pregnancy, but that weight also kind of felt like it stuck to me. This time around, I knew I wanted to do something different though, because I needed to make a serious change in my life. We tried to get out as much as we could and walk, and this was actually the first time that I was ever left with a serious situation of weight to lose. I've never had this much weight to get off before. I always struggled with like 20 pounds my whole life. So I decided to make a plan, and my plan was to work out every day. I had an elliptical trainer from home and begin eating a low-carb diet. It was easy for me to find 30 minutes to work out every day, and I really enjoyed the low-carb lifestyle, and I started moving towards my goals fairly quickly. Around Halloween, I decided that I needed to figure out a way to get better results and quicker results other than just my low-carb diet and working out whenever I could find time with my kids. So I picked up a ton of supplies to start journaling and creating an outline of what I was going to achieve going forward in my goals. And I continued on with my low-carb lifestyle, doing 25 to 30 net carbs a day. And I started continuing on losing weight. It wasn't always a downward spiral. It always went up and down, but I had consistently a downward trend to that. So about this time was when I decided that I wanted to try out a home workout DVD program. I've never actually completed one before. So when my husband and I went to Jamaica, that was pretty much the line in the sand where I was going to up my fitness level. So I decided to do the home workout program, and I committed to that. And this was the first time I was ever able to actually finish a full program from start to finish, and it was a really big accomplishment for me. I felt really great, and my fitness level was improving, and I was doing great with the low-carb plan. When I lost 50 pounds, that was when it all started coming together for me. That was the picture of the laundry you saw just moments ago. That was the total of 50 pounds lost. So I kept tracking my workouts every day. I tracked when I worked out. I tracked that I ate low carb, and my results continued. I started feeling really great towards the halfway point of the workout program I was doing. The important thing was that I was having daily fitness in my life, and it was something that I could do in a short amount of time. It was about my daughter's first year birthday that I really started feeling like I was at my goal. Like I felt like I was in the best shape that I could be, and I really felt great at this time. So this was basically when I was like at my goal, but I felt like I wanted to take it to the next level to reach my ultimate goal. So I decided to try something different and shift from the low carb meal plan I was following and try out a clean eating type of meal plan. So this was my plan to kind of test it out. So I decided to pick up a clean eating portion fix type of meal plan to see how that would work for me. So I started adding in the more carbohydrates and following that plan. And initially I got really great results, and it really tightened everything up and I felt good. However, I just didn't feel right. I felt like I was always craving food, and I felt like I was always going off track. Whereas when I was doing low carb, I was able to stick to it more fully. So I ended up starting to go through a diet cycle, gaining and losing with that plan. So I decided to go back to the low carb plan, and I decided to focus more strictly on keto and also add in intermittent fasting to that. So previously I wasn't counting macros, I was just counting net carbs. So now I was gonna basically track my macros and get more serious in making sure that I'm having enough fat in my diet and enough calories. And I really did start feeling great, and I started losing weight very quickly once I shifted back. And I just started feeling like my old self again. So I got really great 30-day results with the ketogenic diet once I got back on track with that. And, I felt like I was moving towards my ultimate goal. So, but once I got these initial results and I continued on doing what I was doing, I kind of plateaued there. So I kind of stayed there for a little while, a few months, and it wasn't really progressing further than where it was. And while I was in great shape and I felt great, I just wanted more. And then what happened was the summer came, and so I was going on vacations, and I ended up falling off track a lot more often than I normally do, which caused me to kind of gain more weight with the keto type of lifestyle as well, because of course if you don't stick to it, it's not going to get results for you. So that was happening to me, and so I decided that I wanted to try something new. I saw some of my friends were using these exogenous ketones, and I decided to give that a shot with my keto lifestyle. So while I was in Vermont with my kids on vacation, I decided to make the change. And so here is my before photo when I got back from Vermont. I was definitely bloated. I was not following the ketogenic diet on my vacation, so I decided to give these exogenous ketones a try and continue along with the keto diet. I was not super strict on the keto diet, but I was drinking the ketones every day, and I started getting energy. I started feeling really good. My mental clarity improved, and I had more energy to work out, and I felt like I wanted to work out more. So I got really quick results with this product, and I love how I felt. And so my first 10-day results were really incredible, but the cool thing is that I did maintain my results, and they continue to improve as I continue along eating the ketogenic diets. And I finally feel like I have something where I'm not necessarily on a diet, because it's more flexible and I can go out to eat and not necessarily worry that I'm going to gain all of this weight back. And I finally reached my ultimate goal, and I'm thankful that this product came into my life. And actually, I wish I had it from the start, but I'm thankful that I have it now. And looking back, I wouldn't change anything from my experience, because it led me to where I am today, and I am so thankful for how I feel and what I have accomplished in my life. So I definitely know for sure that if I could accomplish this, that basically anyone could do the same.